Hey Siri, set an alarm for 10 minutes. Hey guys, welcome to the 10-minute podcast. My name is Zach. I'm going to be rocking solo today. Um, Today we're going to go over how I went from 0 to 40 grand a month in revenue between three businesses that I'm a part owner in. We've got Six Pack Macros, which is our online fitness coaching company, GG Tutors, which is our online tutoring business, and Staff Find LLC, which is our staffing company. I had a lot of this growth over the last year, and I've got a lot of value and things that I want to share with you guys in kind of like this raw format where it feels like a FaceTime call. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. We've got less than 10 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it short and straight to the point so there's no fluff in this video for you guys. All right. So, first thing I kind of want to talk about is things to expect if you are going into business or you want to be a business owner. The first thing is that it is hard. All right. A lot of people have an expectation that it's way easier, it's going to be fun. They see all the Instagram stuff with the jets and all the money. It's not like that, at least not at first. All right. And you want to understand what you're getting into, and it's not something easy. All right. It is emotionally draining. Quitting will cross your mind like a million times. I can't tell you how many times I've thought about quitting. I'm grateful I didn't, by the way. Um, there's going to be people that won't support you, your friends, your family. People are going to tell you what you're doing is stupid, you're wasting your time, get a job, whatever. So you're not going to have external validation or support. So that's something that you shouldn't be looking for. Um, you'll have imposter syndrome. Like you'll feel like, oh, maybe I'm not meant to do this. I don't really know what I'm doing. You're gonna have moments of doubt. It's just super important to always have that belief in yourself and understand that you will reach the goal as long as you don't quit. And you just have to keep evolving and becoming the person that runs a successful business, right? And I'm not like a super $100 million Hormozy business owner yet. Like between our three companies, we do a little over 40 grand a month in revenue. Um, so it's not a big number, but it's also not a small number either. I know a lot of people could, benefit from an extra 50,000 a year, right? It's a lot of money. And I'm gonna deliver some value to help you guys get going. All right. Another thing is it'll be one of the best things you've ever done. All right. But you have to want to do it, and you have to love business. You have to love the game of building a machine and building an organization, building teams, and building this thing that provides value to a marketplace. Right? You have to love that process because if you don't love doing that, I would not recommend this for anyone. All right. So you have to actually love what it entails to run a business. All right. Now, those are some things that you can expect. Now, let's talk about skills you need. All right. Skills are super important. And it's pretty much, you can look at somebody's skill set and understand if they're going to be successful with business or not. Excuse me. I've got this pimple on the side of my head and it's like freaking huge. It looks better when I'm like this, not when I'm showing it. All right. Anyway, so the skills that you need to have are number one, you need to be good with people. All right. People have to actually like you and they have to trust you. So for this, I recommend reading the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. I know a lot of people recommend that book, but that book by Dale Carnegie is one of the best books that I've ever read and has helped me a lot with making friends and getting people to like me, right? So you need that skill in business because if people don't like you, they won't do business with you, right? So you have to have a likable personality. And a lot of that just comes from having genuine appreciation for other people and being a good listener. All right. People love to talk about themselves and people love talking about their hobbies. And if you have interest, genuinely, not fake interest, like genuinely care about what they have to say, then you'll have a lot easier time with people liking you. All right. The next skill you need to have is communication. You need to clearly be able to articulate the thoughts in your head so that way people understand what you're selling, what your business is about, and so that way there's no ambiguity. All right. So you need to work on your speaking skills, having that impeccable communication with people. And it's not even, it goes beyond just communication for speaking, right? So texting, reminding people to get on appointments, holding people accountable, going that extra step. So when I say communication, it entails not just the way that you speak to people, but all aspects of communication that, we use in the world. So your texts, your emails, your audio messages, phone calls, FaceTimes. You want to make sure that, you're clearly articulating what you want to say to people. All right. Next, sales. You need to be able to persuade people to make a decision. And there's so many books on sales, so much advice. Um, but the best advice that I could give you is really just advise someone on the best decision for them, right? So if you're selling a product or service that you don't believe in, and that it's not good for somebody, you're not setting yourself up for success. One, that's a shitty thing to do because you're giving them something or selling them something that they don't need. Um, and two, you're not going to have confidence in it. So the thing that you're selling has to actually benefit people. You've got to give value to people and they, it will, the money will come, right? So you got to have the skill of sales. Next, you need to be able to advertise, market, so you can generate leads, right? Whether you're selling a product or service, all three of my companies are service based. So, I can't really speak on products because I haven't done that really. So, but either way, in any business, you need to get customers. So you've got to learn how to run ads on Facebook, how to run ads on Instagram, how to do warm outreach. I went through Alex Hormozzi's $100 million leads course twice, and that honestly helped my business so much. So you guys need to learn the skill of lead gen. All right. And next, mindset. What you think is what you become. You have to have positive thoughts. You have to have belief in yourself, and you've got to keep your mind sharp. All right. That's something a lot of people don't talk about is what kind of state your mind has to be in. So every morning, I will get up and pray. I will work out. I will spend a couple hours just getting my mindset right. I'm a firm believer in morning routines and starting your day off right because of just how you feel throughout the rest of the day. All right. Your health. You've got to have good health physically and mentally. You can't sacrifice your health to make financial gain or business gain. A lot of people do this and you'll see they'll make a lot of money, but they sacrifice their health. And then what's the point of having all that money if you don't have your health? Right. So you want to make sure that your mindset is strong physically, mentally. You want to make sure you're going to the gym, you're eating foods that are good for you, you're surrounding yourself with the right people, which brings me to the next point, your environment, right? You need to be surrounded by people that support you, that aren't constantly bringing you down. You need to have a clean space in your home because that translates into other parts of your life, that translates into your business, that translates into everything that you do. All right. You got to have good habits. You need structure. So every day you should pretty much be doing, the same things to further your business, to further your health, and further the things that are important to you. But if you don't have solid habits in place. Like let's say, oh, that's our 10-minute alarm, so we're going to wrap this up. Um, need to have good habits in place so that way, you're not holding yourself back. Make sure you cut out the alcohol, cut out garbage, the bad habits that hold you back, and implement good habits that we've been talking about. And my last point, I'll finish with this, is you need mentors. You need people that have done this before so they could teach you exactly what to do. You don't want to spend 10 years learning something that can take you 6 months if you were just taught it by an expert. So find the person that has the life or has the business that you want and learn from them. Okay, that's all I've got for you guys today. That was episode 2 of the 10-minute podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.